Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. It is more Rainbow Death Knight. It's my new project, my new meme deck. I've made a few changes since last time. Firstly, if you only watched the start of the last episode, we've dropped down from 40 to 30. We did that last time. We basically came to the conclusion the Excavate package was not good enough. The minions I was pulling out wouldn't be good enough anyway. And that let me cut like 5 or 6 cards out pretty easily. Then a few other cards I decided didn't quite cut the mustard. From the end of that, though, I've made a few more changes to make the deck a little bit quicker. Theatar, I've dropped it from the deck. It is too slow, even though it's nice to disrupt combo decks. I do have, though, patchwork for that. Instead, I've thrown in stuff like Fistful of Corpses for the early game. I've thrown in a Doomsayers in the deck now. Down with a Ship is in the deck for some early game value as well, to try and deal with the pesky paladins. Because honestly, I was like going through it and there's not a lot of good options for dealing with paladins. It's that simple. However, that is one of the ways that maybe we can put Doomsayer onto the board, slow them down for a turn, and that will give us a win condition. I nearly put Cold Feet in the deck. That's how much I was like considering trying to counter the paladin menace. But we do have some other answers. Crop Rotation's pretty good into Paladin. Hardcore Cultist good into Paladin. I think we've got a pretty good early game like ramp to deal with aggro decks. I just need to draw it. Alright, let's go back and try and win more than 3. We're at 3 and 4, right? It may also be we just have to accept that Paladin is always going to be a rough matchup. But I think we have more ways to beat them now than we did before.
The Lich King versus Malfurion.
Feel the power of the wild world. All will serve me in death.
Hello, climactic necrotic explosion. By the way, I also put in, I can't remember if I just mentioned this, I put in Down with the Ship so that I have more ways to put plagues into the opponent's deck to break Highlander decks more consistently than finding E.T.C, than playing the card from E.T.C, and so on and so forth. It was just too slow way of doing it.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Alright, this is not Highlander, or it's highly unlikely to be on a Highlander deck. We'll save Plague Strike for the inevitable Snapdragon that's going to be coined out next turn. And so the corpse generation begins. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Well, Reno's actually really big.
The citadel stands strong.
I don't need to clear this. I can do it next turn with the button if I really, really want to. If he trades.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Wait, did you just discover that? Yeah, they did.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Well, that's annoying. Do I want Astalor to get going? Gastalor. Sure. It's not a Highlander deck, so I don't need to worry about that.
We all exist in harmony.
It's fine, we have Reno. How do I I deal with the 6 Shavern? I guess the corpses, right? Actually, that deals with it pretty efficiently. I just need one more turn. After the next turn, then you can play your golem. And I'm content. I can deal with it then. If you play it next turn, I have to prison Yogg, Saron, and pray. Alright, the hyper greening. Excellent. I say the hyper greening. They probably don't have that many dragons in hand. Interesting. To Yogg or to not Yogg? That is the question. I think the answer to that question is yes, we should Yogg it. Go, Yogg! I believe in you. Well, that's fun. That's never going to happen. I'll take it. I'll take the result. Plus, this is really annoying to deal with for Druid. So we never attack with Trapdoor Spider. Sacrifice a minion to it, please.
Sorry, Squishy,
Oh. Scribe is going to be sacrificed. More minions! Sacrifice more to please me. And always discover last. That's the correct way to play this game. We want Staff of the Primus. You're at deal 6. Funnily enough, again, I can't remember what I rated this in the build-up to the expansion. I think I gave it like 2 stars. When this first was released, I thought Trapdoor Spider might be one of these low-key cards that suddenly snuck its way into all decks. Oh, that's an interesting play. Just because I was like, this is going to be really obnoxious to play against. And one of the classes I was thinking, how do they deal with it, was Dragon Druid. By the way, I think I'm going to save my box for if I need to use it versus a board of big dragons. I don't think I go face, unless it's like 3 damage I'm looking for. Alright, they're going to generate some huge dragons at some point that are going to get disappeared. Alright. Druid is about to have a sad time. I'm going to make all these minions disappear! Now, what button did I get? Armor? I'd rather draw. Ooh, patchwork. Right on cue. Oh, and the 1/2's back, so you can play 1 minion and it's going to get hit. Okay, next turn I probably will try the Yogg Lethal. Actually... Ooh. Oh, come on! Okay. Well, that's patchwork. We won't be going for Yogg Lethal. They played around that pretty nicely. I'll give it to them. Come on. Right, what else did we hit in the hand? Starlight Whelp. Wait, is this... I think it might be a Highlander deck. But they're running duplicates of certain cards that they can tutor for. If so, interesting. And... you. I still don't box your face. Because I think the other one might be another Dragon Golem thing. Although you've only got 3 cards in hand, so what's the worst you can do?
Good. That feels good.
I don't know. What are you at? 6.
This desecration of the Titans lands.
Well, that's more dragons than I was expecting. Holy moly! That's a big board. So I'm probably going to want to do 2 to all at some point. 2...
You've been entitled.
4... Shut up! Alright, I don't have time to think about this fully. But I've conceptualized some of the play.
Run for help! Run for help!
The more you'll struggle, the better.
Breathe it in.
Move fast here.
Lightball is killing it.
You know when I said I conceptualized some of it? That's as much as I conceptualize. Okay, honestly, I'll take it. If I clear this board, we win. I've got this in the wing. Somehow I generated Hooked Us during this. That's an interesting play, by the way. Is the game over? It has to be, right? Yeah. Well, that's a way to finish it. Unlucky penguin.
The Lich King versus Geralt.
Right, we've lost our thief card.
Will serve me in death.
I don't think there's anything in E.T.C I actually want, so I'll say goodbye to E.T.C. Okay. Certainly a hand. We just want to get Patchwork, generate copies of Patchwork, that type of thing, and hopefully hit Odin. Otherwise, Big Sad Time probably is incoming. Tempo Astalor. No, no, no. There's no point tempoing Astalor. I forgot I put Doomsayer in this deck, not gonna lie. I'll play you even without the discount. I guess I'll take Fistful of Corpses, we've got it in our deck, so arguably it's... If it was good enough for me to put it in the deck, surely it's good enough for me to pick it. Now, that doesn't always hold true. There are some matchups where, you know, you might want a specific card that you wouldn't put in your deck because it's only good versus this matchup. But I don't think any of the other cards met that criteria, so... let's not worry about it. I guess the one thing I might want from E.T.C in this matchup is silence, just in case they're running General Vazax, or whatever he's called. Vexus. Texas.
We do what the living cannot.
Wow. Did not like this guy. Alright, I'll have to lure you in the face. 3, 6, 9. Draw a card. I think I can just push the button here. Alright, Famished Fool is ready, but I'm not ready for it. I'm pretty pleased they're burning all their armor again, though.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Drawing a lot as well. There is a world where I live through all of this shenanigans. There are ways of me getting taunt. It kind of depends on, like, what weapon Ignis generates for them. If it's Wind Fury, then there's no chance I win. But anything else, I actually have a shout. Anyway. I need to play inefficiently here and just get rid of cards. Because I want to play Famished Fool.
The end is coming!
Breathe it in.
Is this enough for getting rid of cards? No, it's not. Now it is. I'm kind of screwed. Well, I say I'm screwed. Okay, it is Vizax. Piss! I can't kill it 2 times anymore. Oh my god. That's funny. Definitely want to play you. 3, 6, 8. There's E.T.C, so we don't have to super worry anymore. I think we kill you one... No, I'm not dumb. I'm kind of dumb, though. I missed 1 damage the way I did all of this. Eat it. I just don't have time to get the silence off now. If I eat it, I get 6 health. The thing is, if I silence it now, it's going to take me 2 cards to silence it. I'm taking 13 damage, so if they have 5, I die. The Primus will cause me to overload a card.
is
Our gift of frost shields us.
What is killing it?
I think this is the best line. That just doesn't instantly kill me. Oh my god. How many cards have they drawn this game? In the first 14 cards of their deck, they found all the excavations they need. I still can't deal with this.
My rule is eternal.
And there's a big dude incoming. Potentially 2 big dudes incoming. I think I have to just Yogg and pray. Yogg and pray that it does something horrible to it. Like, transforms it. Alright, that's pretty horrible. Yogg? Yogg, that wasn't the play, buddy. That wasn't the play. You know what? I'd rather do it in this game where we were almost certainly going to lose. It's pretty sad, because if it didn't discard my hand, I actually think I could have come back from this.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I know I need to draw cards, though.
Pick me! Pick me!
I need luck. It's not luck.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Alright, we lose. I don't regret making that play because we were dead. I needed like some sort of lifesteal or something like that. What can you do? Yogg sometimes giveth, Yogg sometimes taketh. Yogg plays tome tampering, what are you gonna do? I still think Vizak's in that deck isn't good. I know, like, I think every time I've played against it on camera, I've lost once they've played it, but... I just feel like you don't want to be burning your armor that way.
Let the blight begin.
All will serve me in death.
Death Knight v Death Knight. Now, this probably isn't going to be a Highlander deck, therefore it's probably Plagues. If it's Plagues, we don't really care about the Highlander effects, so we're fine. Sorry, I was just thinking, it's like, if I'm playing against Plagues, you want to play your Highlander effects as soon as possible before your deck becomes non-Highlander. But my only Highlander card is Reno, and it doesn't really matter if I get the Reno effect off, because Reno is just good anyway. Anyway, it's Plagues. Ah, it's Excavation plus Plagues. I've seen this before. You've turned my Highlander off instantly. Great, thanks. The other thing I need to be aware of is better to draw cards early before Helya comes down on 4. Because they always play on 4, of course.
The citadel stands strong.
Helya? Thessarian is different. There's been a disturbance in the Force. Oh, you pig. They can claim Maw and Paw now. I shouldn't play it.
The more you struggle, the better.
Sure.
We do what the living cannot.
Couldn't hit the 2-4. I mean, I guess it's nice having a body, but... Right, what do we want from this? Frostmourne is interesting. Frostmourne is very interesting, in fact. I think it's the wrong play. I think I should take Arcanite Ripper. I have no spells in hand, so Rhyme Force pointless. Frostmourne, I could steal their play cards. Like the Death Rattle guys. That's about it, though. Yeah, let's get health. It's super rare for me to take Frostmourne. I think I underrate it, maybe. Then again, it sees no play in like any single deck. I don't think it's ever seen play in any Death Knight deck. At a high level. Right, hello 2-7. Arcanite Ripper is also a pretty good answer versus Plague, so... There were a lot of reasons to go down this line.
Arcane bolt. The citadel stands strong.
You now take Mandible.
Where's my health gone, by the way? I just noticed it has completely disappeared. Five, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could do with healing, by some means. Praise Yogg! Yogg will discern the answer here. Yogg has found the answer. Yogg, don't do it! Thank you. Alright. Wait. Oh, there's no cards I can play, but I have to eat a minion. Eat it. Doesn't matter. God damn it, I would have liked Patchwork, though. I should hit this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. For my opponent, this is. This is going to be a big health gain.
Remnants of life.
Then again, I am going to take a lot of damage to turn afterwards. I really wouldn't have liked Reno. Not going to lie. I will hit the 7-4. Generate me a life-stealing guy. Only a 4-4. You're gonna generate the Primus. Alright, I see what we're doing here. I didn't notice it excavated 4 times, to be completely honest with you. Anyway, I'll Yogg that.
The more
My grip tightens. My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
My hand is full. The end of days is finally upon you.
Just Titan ping pong ongoing right now.
Most intriguing.
AoE, please. Thank you. I can't play it. I'm done. We'll play that instead. Then, Yogg. Praise him. Uh-oh. Not again! Stop tampering me! Yogg! Oh, taunt's nice. Not on them! Yogg, you big troll. You big troll, Yogg.
Most intriguing. The runes decide your fate. We only need one. The citadel stands strong.
My opponent has 62 health! I don't know why I drew 2 cards then. Oh, that's due process, sorry. Due process is going to save me this game. We should remove you. Get him, Patchwork! The 4. Patchwork, you're scum. Still alive.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Couldn't hit Helya, could you? Wait, I'm gonna lose all my 1-drops. You know what? Whatever, it's funny.
You'll make a good servant.
Well, goodbye to the board. Alright, that went really well. Alright. Yogg, I need to have a word with you. You don't always have to cast Tome Tampering, okay? Buddy? There are other spells in the game. I know Tome Tampering is potentially a fun one, but not all the time. Occasionally for content it's nice.
The Lich King versus
I appreciate though you tried to give me draw 2 cards a turn to make up for it. But I had a deck full of plagues. So it was gonna kill me.
Now
Alright, I do not fear a 40-card mage deck. There are things I fear in this game. Paladins, Demon Hunters, Death Knights, apparently. This guy, don't care. Because this means you put the Excavate package into the Sith package. And the Excavate package is not that good. It's actually surprised me how well the Excavate deck is doing, but I don't think you want to run it as a 40-card deck. I think you want to run it as a 30-card deck still. Ooh, big infusion for Famished is what I'll say about this play. I'll do it. Famished instantly infused. I tell you what, I've been impressed by... I mean, maybe I've just been lucky. The amount of times I've got crop rotation with Famished Fool, and it's really good. It's a really good way to infuse it. It makes me wonder if there is some sort of infused Death Knight deck out there, where you can put even some of the weaker infused cards in, and like the crop circle just causes them to infuse really quickly. But that is a future meme. Thessarian, go get him. Didn't want to eat it in the face, but... Thessarian, he knows the place. Maybe face is the right. Right, what have we got in hand? 2 Prismatics, 2 Arcane Bolts, and a coin. Burnt an Arcane Bolt, I'll take it.
We do what the living cannot.
Avoided the misplay. And protected his face for 1. Nice. Alright, 5 mana 3/5, draw 3. Go get him. Look at all these cards. You know what? The more and more I'm thinking about Obliterate, I'm thinking, when do I ever want to play Obliterate? What matchup do I ever want it? That was instantly picked, by the way.
Candle Mudslider.
Ice Barrier.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Death Growl. I have no Death Rattles. Making them draw 2 is kind of demonstrably bad for me. It gets me close to losing the game. So, by my deductions, is Dead Air or Death Growl?
Is eternal.
These are all terrible. I think it is Dead Air. Because I really don't want them to draw cards. 3, 6, 9. It's kind of weird. I want to draw cards, but so does my opponent. But I think I want to draw cards less than my opponent wants to draw cards, if you know what I mean. So the symmetric effect, even though it's not quite fully symmetric, is a bad thing for me. I'm really just looking for patchwork and praying. That's pretty lucky, because this is actually the reason why I grabbed Dead Air. Is there anything else I'm playing with this? No, so we might as well button.
Pick me! Pick me!
Spend those corpses, baby! Hello, Yumi. What deck am I cooking today? I'm cooking Rainbow Reno Death Knight. I've refined it down from a 40-card deck. I had Renathal in it at one point. And this is kind of what I'm left with. Alright, this is a situation where I obliterate a minion. I found it. I'd like you to spend more corpses. Oh, 16 in the climactic necrotic explosion. Just need to not die to Sif. I will make some trades here, by the way, because I've only got 4 corpses, so... Get lucky? Should attack with the other thing first. Okay, I'll take it. I should have pushed the button first. I misplayed that. Forgive me. Three corpses, you need 4. And I don't really want to give you armor. Wow, are you overdrawing? No. That implies they don't have Sif. Alright, time to put pressure on my opponent.
Our gift of fire empowers us. Crossbolt.
I think that is more pressure. You can try and runes for a big weapon. Oh my god, they're still drawing.
Reality woven.
2 armor, sure. Right, I need to start healing a little bit as well here. Will there be a balance patch tomorrow? I'm not sure. They've kind of teased it soon, but I don't know if it's tomorrow. Okay, I think I want to gain armor now. I take it back. Oh my god. So lucky. Right, what is the other thing in here? Oh, it's actually pretty decent. But I don't super want it right now. That's probably what I want. Actually, Actually, maybe Frostborn is what I want this time. Or Bonebreaker. No, it's Bonebreaker. I'm frozen. I'm done. It's still not bad. I wish you'd hit the 1-3. Sailor V. I still brought myself above 31 health. It's fine for now.
You burn some, you earn some.
Yogg steal the 1-3. That's kind of funny. Is it the right play, though? Probably not. Funny, though. I only have one spell in hand, is the thing. My hand's actually pretty bad right now. Praise Yogg. I'm just going to kill this. To remove the temptation, I'm going to try and do something with it. Well... I think I want to draw. I might be dead. Still a bit sick. Yeah, my gut was a bit bad earlier. I strangely... I took a nap and I felt better afterwards, so... I don't know what happened during that nap. I guess my regenerative power started working. Alright, they're holding it. The thing is... You know what? We're going to bait them. If they eat my Primus with a self-discovered Primus, then I'll Yogg on their Primus and get more value. 5/5 might be about as big as that deck's going to generate anyway. And I'm really worried I'm going to die to Sif.
Remnants of life.
I mean, that is just an upside right now. Versus to getting attacked by it. I'm going to die. They have Sif in hand. I'm sure of it. Climactic must be so good right now.
Reality woven.
Heal me. Nice. Have you done goofed? They may have done goofed. Maw and Paw, what are the odds of you living a turn? What are the odds of me living a turn?
Unholy. Symbol of death.
A random death rattle that died this game. Baron? Is that it? Oh, Thessarian as well. I mean, the other ones are garbage, so... I'm gonna die. I can feel it.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I didn't even get a symmetric effect. Alright, thanks for nothing. Whatever. The 1 damage is irrelevant. I'm probably dead. No, still not dead. How have you not got Sith? It must have literally been perfectly in the middle when they flipped the deck. Pretty good for me, honestly. Well, it's Reno time.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
3, 6, 8. It's not the worst button for me right now. Because I need to draw Climactic Necrotic Explosion, otherwise I lose. That's pretty bad, though. You know what? I take it back. That's fine. There it is, boys. The card I've been waiting for. Heal 13, summon 7 9/3s. Will I live? I can't play it because it could be counterspell. That came out of Void Scripture. It was counterspell, so we've played around it. Oh, is it objection though? I think if it's objection, it's fine, because I don't actually think I can wait a turn anymore.
You've been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
Yogg first? I can't. I think it's objection.
Fast here.
I hate it. It's explosive. I got played. I lose now. Attack! Holy shit! Oh my god, I've burnt my deck apparently. I've got a discovery, haven't I? This game! It's so frustrating at times with the animations. I did take ages. I should have just played Patchwork, because I think I'm going to be dead next turn. I mean, I am going to be dead next turn. I've milled myself to death. Yogg has, like, a thing against me today. Alright. 1 and 3 at all 3 games I've died to using Yogg. Oh, did you mean the location first when you said Yogg first? Not the minion? A reason an opponent would like to be your friend. Sure. What do you want to say?
Arise, my faithless steed.
All will serve me.
A warlock. Yeah, you're right. Yogg gives, Yogg takes. I've definitely won games just Yogg bullshit.
You here for the tour?
Do I play Maw and Paw or Helya on 4? It's probably Maw and Paw, right? I've still not, despite the fact Maw and Paw is a 1/8, had it live on the board. Okay, so it's Abyssal Curse. Go, Doomsayer! Go get him. Clear the board so Maw and Paw can shine. What year is it playing Doomsayer? Right, go get him. I don't think he's gonna live, by the way. Unless... It lived! Well done, Maw and Paw. You did it. I'm proud of you. I feel like you're going to die on the next turn, sadly, but...
Get him, Paw!
I don't think I've ever heard the attack voice line. Get him, Pa! Oh, Symphony. On 5. I'm blessed. Well, didn't need that. Would have liked that. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Alright, that was a pretty good outcome for me. And we're still healing. I'll take it.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Get him, Pa! How many cards have I got in my deck? 13. Score a spell from your deck if it's Frost Freeze a random enemy minion. I would like to get more value, please.
Pick me! Pick me!
I would like another climactic necrotic explosion, please. What are you at? Not a lot. Man, it got 7 3/5s. Zakul. I don't find you that Zakul. Get it? Anyway, get rid of that. Kill that. Oh. I assume that deck, and maybe I'm wrong, it's going to have the excavation package in it somewhere. But maybe they are running it just as Control Warlock with the Abyssal Curse package. It's been pretty chill so far. That's all I'm going to say. 3, 6, 9. Do I even play the card?
Any questions?
Good. It's fine. It's okay. Everyone calm down. Yogg didn't kill me that turn. I'll gain 4 armor. Who am I to say no to a discount? Is that worth stealing with Yogg? It probably is, honestly.
This guy's toast.
Oh, it's the guy. It's the famous streamer. Come content creator, come esport owner. This guy's toast. I'll have that, thank you. Oh my god. You know what? It could have been worse. I am a little bit upset. I don't need to play anything else.
That feels good.
I think I'd prefer it to get evolved compared to the 6/6, so... We played around reverberations. Yogg knows what he's doing. Does that kill everything? No. Yes. How are you only 6 damage? Get him, Yogg. By Yogg standards, that's pretty good. So those are 2 pretty good demons for me. Actually, you know what? The Black Knight might be the right play. It isn't, but it was worth thinking of. Of all the decks that can get a big taunt, Warlock is the deck. How is it still only 6 damage? I swear it's not balanced around... Like, the probability isn't quite right. I guess actually it's a 1 in 6 that hits damage, right? Carney. I wonder if that is spell. Alright, goodbye. Is it minion? It is. I mean, Thessarian's in my deck, so... I'll take it. Alright, you're gonna get traded, you're gonna get traded. You are for the trade. Thessarian, can you do me a solid and hit that guy? Well done, Thessarian. He did everything I could ever have wanted, plus more. We now spend big corpses. None of them hit damage. Oh my god, they're all 6. They're going to deck out before me. Oh my god, they're all 6 and I've got Helya in the deck. This is insanity.
That feels good.
Are they alive? Yeah, they are.
We have plotted long enough.
Ah, Queen A. Don't you dare concede, by the way. I want to kill you with climactic necrotic explosion. I've got it. Climactic necrotic explosion lethal. It's beautiful. I've worked so goddamn hard for this. Get him! 6 damage for 10 mana. Nice. All that work. All the toils and tribulations of playing various Yoggs for 10 mana deals 6. Nice. The Plague package did more damage than Climactic Necrotic Explosion.
The Lich King versus
Right! This is an important matchup, because this is going to be a scumbag aggressive paladin build.
Stop me then. You will not stop me now.
I might keep No Muncher. I think everything else is too slow. We built our deck to try and be able to deal with paladin a little bit better. And this ain't the cards that we put in, Chief.
The light dims, but we fight.
Oh my god. Tempo Astalor, please.
Pain enlightens us.
A red sun rises.
I can forgive everything if we draw a 3-drop. By next turn. Though the 1-drop here is not that bad with the button.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, that is a really good 3-drop, but I think I should save it for a better board than this. Yeah. Just keep trading with Paladin. I beat them in the late game. I just need to get there. If we can get E.T.C as well with Silence, then we're also in a pretty decent spot. Alright, never mind. It's my crop rotation, I think. Nah. If I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it. They might trade with this as well. Oh, I don't have silence in this. Whoops. I'll take it down with the chip then, please. It's not actually the best crop rotation, to be fair. I assume this is the Aura incoming.
Mount up.
Oh. It's full on Silver Hands.
Reporting for duty.
I take it back then. This deck might be beatable. How do I want to do this? I guess I just ping this guy now. And I can kill it with down to the ship next turn. Or down with the ship, even. Right, I have to use this now. Good choice. This is okay. Bold. This is still okay. If I can kill the 7/5 here, we win. Killing the 7/5 though is gonna be hard, turns out. That'll do it.
Pick me! Pick me!
They didn't have a way to get around it. That's another 5 health. Paladin, you're in my world now, buddy. And my world has a climactic necrotic explosion in it. That's doing the flip of the previous game. It has more damage than soul. Your aura's gonna break, though. Alright, maybe we haven't won just yet. Do I frost and pray for AoE? I think I do. Because again, that is just... you win. Damn. Okay. It's not the worst. We can still deal with some of these things. We might get lucky from this as well. Oh! Get in there! Wow! Oh my god, they got another aura. I can beat them. And what's worse for them is they really need to kill this Primus. Otherwise I'm just going to eat the Sea Giant and then fully heal. So you have to trade.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Oh my god! Calm down, Paladin!
Move quickly.
Let's see what's in Nerubian. I'll take an Icy Touch. Don't worry about that problem for a future turn now. I think I just eat 8 damage. I mean, they're going to eat 4, I suppose. Just play Thessarian. And I'll hold the weapon charge. I really didn't want to hit the face. It's fine. They're going to push maybe 10 damage.
Remember this day.
They're going to top deck the counters instead. It's fine. Climactic Necrotic Explosion will save me. Paladin can't deal with 1 health minions, right? Not one of their class identities. I feel like I'm getting Yu-Gi-Oh'd right now. Just throwing that out there. Climactic could remove the 6. Heals me for 7, generates 3/6/1s. It's not good enough. And the fucking ore is still up.
Death calls. I will not be merciful.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Armor! Like reused armor.
Time. By the even blade. We do what the living cannot.
I just have to hopefully draw some plagues. Nope, didn't draw plagues, so I lose. That's so unlucky. No, it didn't matter. They just had the god draw.
Reporting for duty.
I also misplayed 1 turn. So, fair enough. The turn that probably got away from me is if I got AoE from the Primus that I could cast, specifically Howling Blast, then I think the game's completely different. Hey, Reno, you'd have also been pretty goddamn useful that game, by the way. Actually, Reno's probably good enough to hold. Though it's Death Knight. But it's Reno. Sure, I'll hold him. But even then, when I missed it, I guess if it got AoE regardless, we would have still been fine because they had to trade into me. I don't know. I think it's just one of those games that it just wasn't meant to be. I probably need, like, the perfect series of events to get through, whereas they get through most of the time. Like, the odds were stacked in their favour. We still gave them a fight, though. I think it's better than we had it before. I might actually need the AoE in this matchup. I'm super spooked by You know what? Let's play the slower option. I'm really spooked about Death Knights doing the really greedy play where they Death Growl the Death Rattles into multiple minions. And it makes me want to trade them off.
The more you struggle, the better.
And it's a 40 card deck, so they might be being more greedy than normal.
You have earned an eternity.
Anyway. I feel like most Plague Death Knights don't run Steamcleaner. This will hopefully give me an inevitability that as long as I just last in the game, I will beat them. Now, that's not quite true because they're going to put more plagues in my deck than I'm going to put into theirs.
My blood for the Lich King.
Hello, Climactic. This isn't AoE time. Doesn't really help me here. We'll Plague Strike you. Push the button. Do I value minions more? I actually don't think I do. Plague Death Knight is a decent amount of AoE answers. So I'll trade to keep the pressure on. Rather than the body. I'm almost certainly Renoing on 8, by the way. Just for the better button. Ooh. You know what? You could be useful. You saying it's okay about the last game, Mew Mew? I mean, the reason I talk through it like that is I'm just trying to figure out the better way of playing it. Unlike some people who sit there every turn, you know, like, fully trying to analyze like the best playthrough, I try to play a bit faster and looser, which obviously comes to its own detriment. I play worse because of it. But I try to keep the tempo up. So sometimes there's something I'll have done in that matchup that I won't do in the future, and I just need to recognize what I did wrong. Okay, that will infuse Fool instantly. It's a little bit of a boring play. I don't also clear the board is the thing. I guess I could just not use the effect of damage to all enemies. Yeah, I don't need it. It'd be nice, but this is so efficient. I like it. Sets up pretty nicely for Reno next turn as well. Okay. Oh, it's not Plague, it's Blood. I honestly have not been paying attention. Now, I'd like to prime a second, if I can. Don't we discover? It's always discover! It's like a 1 in 8 or whatever it is. Is it 1 in 8? I don't remember. I always get that one. Oh, there goes the Primus, probably. I can live with Yogg. Get him, Yogg. Well, I have attack damage now. That was a pretty efficient Yogg, I'll give you that. Be bad, please. Whisperer. No Frost Whisperer. Was that it was generated, of course, Vizier. Oh my god. Okay. I'm probably going to have to eat something here, sadly. Egg, I can just leave. That is really annoying as well to deal with. Hang on, I need to decide what I'm buttering first. I'm probably going to button you.
Remnants of life.
Corpse explosion isn't the problem here. It's if they steal this, that's the problem.
Face the fire! Face the fire!
They are going to get some value off the 3/6 though.
That feels good.
What are you at, by the way? 6 and then 3 minions. Oh my god. It's actually not that bad. It's just a little bit frustrating. Right, what's in my box first? That has to go. Dark Transformation. Ping for 1, transform, trade the 3/3. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And by the 1/1, I meant the 1/2. Well, there go all the minions. Well, except for the egg. Egg is coming back. Alright, there goes the egg. I've just transformed my minions. That is interesting. Why did I just lose, by the way? I lost. I don't even know.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
My blood for the E.T.C.
Right, I want down with the ship here. I think my way of beating them is through plagues. I want to push the button as often as I can.
Job's done.
So they will actually have Steamcleaner in their deck. They're probably looking for E.T.C. Which means I shouldn't use the final down of the ship. Until they've played Steamcleaner. What are you at? 6. Probably my 68. Never mind. It's my Sunspot Dragon. I don't think I want to draw cards anymore. As in, I'm pretty certain I don't want to draw cards anymore. Hey, I gained the attack because I'm Odin. That's funny. Do I want to hit this? Sure. This is probably good enough to get board cleared at this point. So you know what? I think I should leave it. What's my favourite class to play? It used to be Paladin, but I don't really like this hyper-aggressive Paladin iteration. So, I don't know. I like most of the classes, to be honest with you. I'd probably say the one I play the least is Rogue. But I don't know. It's more like what good decks there are, because I don't mind playing Priest right now. In fact, I quite enjoy Priest right now. I know Heresy. But in the past, Priest was my least favourite class. When it was Resurrect Priest, I hated that deck. That was just so unfun to play against. Alright, understated. I understand. I don't really need to generate more corpses. There's not a huge benefit for dead air either. I guess we'll take crop rotation for removal. What are you at? 9. Well, there's Maw and Paw. That doesn't work. Don't want that. I guess I'll take Death Growl, but I don't really want it, if you know what I mean. Let's see what's in Soul Stealer. It's actually E.T.C, of course it is. Sure. Definitely what I was expecting. Alright, time to play my weapon. You don't like Demon Hunter? It melts your brain. Yeah, I think a lot of people... Okay, there's the Viper, that's fine. I think a lot of people don't like Demon Hunter. It's either... It feels like it's either really bad as a class, like there's just no viable decks, or it's insanely viable, like the strongest deck. There seems to be like no middle ground. I did say I want to save that. Okay. Asphyxiate to destroy the big guy. Leads move 7. I really don't want him to lifesteal. I don't need to worry about the final form of Astalor just yet. I think this is fine. If they play next step of Astalor, I have to Necrotic Explosion. It's not great, but I need the bodies. I need the bodies. Could also do with my opponent drawing a few plagues. I think this is a misplay as well. I know, like, they might win this because they're, you know, they probably have more value than I do over the long run. But it's so slow to play Astalor twice. It's crazy slow, in fact. I used to try and do it with a value road deck where I'd bounce it back and like copy it multiple times, and more often than not, you'd lose. Oh, that's going to be a bad everything attacks one another. Oh my god, he got Huffer as well. Plagues, please. Thank you. Wow, they left the 5-3 up. Are they going to trade it with the full 4? Okay. No, that didn't make any sense. I take it back. I was like, that made sense. It's like, no, it didn't. Alright. Praise Patchwork. Alright. Don't praise Patchwork. Also, you missed Astalor. And I got a minion that hurts me.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
They potentially have missed lethal as well. If they'd stole Patchwork, it was guaranteed lethal. I mean, it still is. There you go. Well, maybe Yogg kills him. It had to be an enemy minion, sadly. Womp womp. Alright, well, I've made the deck worse, apparently. To be fair, I think I've had some of the worst RNG I've ever experienced in this game. It is what it is. Maybe I'll try and make a Mark III version of this deck, refine it a little bit more, but I think you saw in these last 14 games I've played with this deck, over 2 YouTube episodes, like nearly 4 hours of streaming, it's just not a good enough payoff. It needs to be buffed or, you know, slightly reworked. It's so hard to rework this, though. I've seen people saying, like, each corpse you spend should count as, like, double the effect, but then you're running the risk of it becoming, like, Mr. D, Cyadinathrius. Actually, maybe I should put Cyadinathrius in this deck. I didn't even consider it. You know what? I am going to rework this deck, and I'm going to make it bigger, better, stronger, more threatening. It may be after the patches, though. We'll see. Life, thank you for the follow as well, just before I end the YouTube episode and the Hearthstone segment for Twitch. If you enjoyed all of this, why don't you like, comment, subscribe? Everything helps me out. The follows are much appreciated on the Twitch side of things. And YouTube, I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.